What are you talking about? I'm like, what?
It's like, oh, you was just ahead of the game.
That was literally me when it came to my future. Like every single day I would tell my mom, you know I'm gonna move to New York one day and be a designer, right? You know I'm gonna move to New York and be a designer. Just like a parent. And then she's like, it's so crazy to see you now. Like, look at what you do now. And I'm like, girl, I had to get it shaken. I had to leave. Get up out of there.
You know what it is? It's like when you talk in class, the teacher's like, all right, guys, everybody calm down. There's always that one person.
We always talk because that was your ass. You would just keep talking, and I'd be the student.
Who's still talking?
Dante, shut the hell up, man.
And then
you
you
get us in trouble
for telling me to shut up.
like
that's your fault.
That's like when you used to ask for a pencil, and they're like, "Why are you talking?" I'm getting a fucking pencil to take my notes.
I'm prepared. Because if you had a pencil, you don't got to.
That's what it is. Like, but fuck it. Like, I ain't carry that shit. Like, fuck. You knew what it was. I was living in New York, going to school in Woodbridge. I wasn't carrying pencils and shit.
I forgot you was out here running from the truancy office. You getting us off topic.
I wasn't carrying pencils and shit.
But anyway, scholars! Scholars! Welcome to another episode of the Educated Brothers Podcast.
We back,
baby.
Classes in session.
Ding, ding.
Sir.
Listen, me and Dante not gonna get into our usuals.
Nah, we good.
You alright, D? You alright?
I'm good.
We good. We're not alone. First and foremost, we have a third co-host today. He's been on the show before. My little big cousin.
Y'all know how it go.
Tell them where to find you at.
At Brick Rhymes on the gram, Styles by Feast on TikTok if you go that way.
All right.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all follow and spam all his stuff. And next to him is today's guest. We're gonna allow our guest to introduce herself and let her, tell you guys where you can follow her at and everything.
What up, y'all? It's Liz, the biggest. If you don't know, y'all are going to know today. Hello.
Yes,
Make sure y'all follow me on YoThatsLiz and YoThatsLiz on TikTok.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Thank ya.
Welcome.
I'm excited.
Officially a scholar.
Thank you.
Okay.
For the second time around. Hello.
So, we follow your Instagram page. Seeing some of the things you're getting into. My first question for you is, what got you into fashion?
I've always been into fashion since I could remember. I was like 8, 9 years old. My dad used to run through different shows on the TV, and Project Runway came on, and I'm like, okay, they kind of lit on here. And I would watch it, and even when I would get tired of it, this man would still put it on. So it was like kind of burned into my brain at that point.
Okay.
And Project Runway was popping. This is early 2000s, so they was coming out with a lot of like sketchbooks, a lot of books where you can like, for like little girls or boys to play with, you can cut the fabric and like make little clothing for your dolls and stuff. And so I would do that. And my sketches was tea, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Very ahead of its time, okay? I need to go find that book and let y'all know who I have been. Hello? But yeah, ever since then, it's always just been like this passion that I've had to like do different things with what I'm wearing, or I always had a different vision for how somebody's outfit could be a little bit better. Like maybe it'll be cute. It's cute, but you could do a little something, So that was always me. And I went into high school, was dibbling and dabbling a little bit. My mom let me have a lot of creative freedom when it came to what I wanted to wear as long as it was appropriate. So I would bleach my clothes all the time. Like I was a skater girl, an emo skater girl. I'm a very different girl now. But yeah, I used to have a lot of black clothes. So I'm like, what's
so you
skater
also
girl
goth?
Black? Okay. Goth
is, with the labels?
Yeah,
my bad, my chemical romance.
Like, when you hear goth, like I just think of, like the straight black hair with the black
with the fishnets.
With the fishnets, with the gauges and stuff. Nah, I wasn't
those are some of my best friends in school. I fucked with them.
Nah, me too. I told you I was a skater girl.
Not grunge then?
It was more grunge. It was more grunge.
Okay.
But I was definitely...
Feast over here talking shit. You like, I believe it.
I can't stand him. But it shows sometimes. It does show. I'm not gonna lie. But my mom used to let me have a lot of freedom with my clothing. And then I ended up going off into the military after high school. I did 5 years in the Air Force. Hello.
Navy.
Yes.
Chair force.
Maybe.
Don't
Air
put-
Force, maybe.
This gonna be a whole nother. This gonna be a whole
Salute
nother
to the
topic.
troops.
Just so y'all out there, they actually know each other, like outside
No,
of
yeah,
what
we
we
do.
do today.
This is fair. This is fair. But let me tell you something. The rest of the Air Force could be chair force to y'all, but I was a crew chief, KC-10. Okay, I was working on
shout out
cargo
to them.
aircraft. Okay, I was an essential worker. I had to be up in that gym, and I was on these planes day in and day out, 10-hour shifts, baby.
Talk your shit.
Everything,
You got us
everything
started.
y'all
See,
see.
that's all you
When
got.
you fly in
Nah,
that
'cause
plane,
he a Navy boy.
Yeah, I know, but I know how that goes.
Yeah.
All I
That's
gotta
supposed to be
do
all
is
the
watch
same.
College football and know how it goes. And I know how it's going to be if they're not in the same, even in the same category
they
with
just
that.
be beefing. You know what it is that all the other branches are mad that we are the kings and queens. Like, they be put up in the tents. When we go on deployment, they be put up in the tents and we be put up in the W. It's not our fault.
They literally be
It's
in
not our
hotels.
fault.
He's like, wait, y'all in a hotel?
Oh, they bougie. They bougie. They bougie.
Bougie.
That's why
What
the
did
chair
you
force
expect
is
me to
so-
be in though? I was not about to be in no mud with the marks on my face. Like, nah, I'm good.
Like, we not doing all that
Super good.
shit. I need to
No.
be seen.
Now the way she describes it when he say the chair force, I'm assuming it's like pinkies out.
Literally.
They're not getting their feet dirty, bro.
He's mad.
All right, let's get back on topic. I'm sorry.
Nah, but
Yeah.
shout out all my brothers and sisters in arms or whatever.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, I was in the military, working shifts like, when you have different jobs in the military in general, your workload varies. Like, some people, it's real. Like, some people are really in the chair force where they're sitting doing nothing all day. And then there's people like me who was getting bent over backwards on the freaking flight line trying to get everything done in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I had more time in my hands, I would like make jean jackets or like do like little things on base, and a lot of my friends would post it and people would hit me up, but the passion was kind of like in and out from working, and now was at a time in my life where I'm like fighting what I wanted to do. Like, do I want to stay in? Is this what I really want? Do I want to go after my dream? What if I fail? Just a lot of like different things that were running through my mind. And then one day I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I worked in the military through COVID. Like, I've been here before COVID. I was enlisted. So I'm like, I'm over it. 5 years is good for me. Hey, I'm disabled. I got to go.
Did your time.
So your time
my
in the
time.
your time in the military, do you think that helped with like your structure as far as?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
I would never say, if I could go back, I would do it all over again.
Okay.
I would do it all over again. I wouldn't change. Anything. But be honest with yourself though, because you would be at a very different position mentally and financially.
for sure.
Financially,
Yeah,
especially.
for sure.
You feel me? So those are my two big things. And I think that's important when you're getting older is to do things that challenge you, and the military really challenges you on testing how fast you can grow up, I guess. Like, I'm in at 18, you know. At 18, I'm having friends that are married. They got houses on the base already. The homegirls is on baby number 2, 3.
They grow up.
Baby, I'm 18.
I was gonna say, we were just talking about that. You growing up fast.
You grow up very, very quick.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm 18 and I'm like, I'm late. I'm late to the party. I'm over here trying to stack my bread, you know, and I stacked a lot of money. I learned a lot. Getting out, it set me up tremendously. Like, I'm 9 to 5 with my brand, and I could not do that without my prior like military service, basically.
Okay. So you got anything?
Nah, you brought up your brand. I was just gonna say, like, tell us a little bit about your brand, like how it came
baby.
about and all of that.
So I have been working on this brand, believe it or not, y'all. This is the same brand I've been working on since high school.
Oh,
I believe it.
Very, very long. I'm 25. I was maybe like 17, 18 when I really like.
he just called you a baby without saying it.
That's okay. I'm a baby and I'm popping.
I can't even say no. I got no rebuttal.
I got out the military. I was not playing. I was like, I got to get on that. But yeah, this is my baby. I've been working on my brand for a very, very long time. A really good friend of mine helped me come up with the name. And I think that for a long time, I'm a very religious girl.
Yeah.
I feel like for a long time, my brand wasn't going how I wanted it to go because it wasn't meant to at the time. And I met this really cool group of friends a long, long time ago. And one of them, her name, we ain't gonna say no names. One of them I was very, very close to. And she is a avid believer on God. Like, everything was just centered around God. And this was the type of woman that I wanted to be, like a God-fearing woman. Like, this is a friend that I really needed. And my brand is called Made by Angels. It's a Christian brand. And once I started, you know, conversing with her, having deeper conversations, like getting into my faith, like falling into my faith, I feel like everything came after that with the brand. Like my logos, what I wanted to do, my rollout for my first like couple pieces. And I had a lot of big people helping me. You know, shout out Ab from Comma Crazy. He be pissing me off sometimes, but that man really helped me, put me on game. Like put me on game when I first started the brand. He really, really helped me. He was the first person to congratulate me after my second drop. He's like, I know how important that is. A lot of people, they drop first and then they don't ever drop again. So you got over the first hurdle. Like you really did that. And a lot of people don't know that shit sticks with us. Like entrepreneurs and people that build so much for our brand. Like when we hear that from people who have helped us, it's like, damn, like I'm getting recognition from somebody who I'm really trying to take the same footsteps in, you know? And then from there, I just met so many great people. Shout out Olivia from Jersey Creators Market. I met, shout out Liv. Shout out my girl Tati. It was just a lot of amazing people that helped me stay focused and steadfast in what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be. I got a job outside of the military, a 9-to-5. I was working on motors, like building motors that go into missiles and shit.
That's you got a lot of different skills. You said that shit. I'm like, damn.
It's one of those when like the zombie apocalypse happens. I'm like, yo, where's Liz?
Where's that?
She know how to fix something.
On top of that, we gonna be looking fresh.
I say that all the time. I'm like, yo, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'm running shit.
Yo.
Go to the flight line. I'm fixing that plane. We out of here. We are out of here.
She was fixing the engine for the missile.
So we had this thing
barely
called...
put a light in the car.
I'll be looking at that shit like, yo, y'all, we gonna need some help.
I'm the dude in AutoZone. Like, put the bulb in for me.
I have little.
You can check my tire press.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Well, I probably wasn't allowed to take. I have some pictures I can show y'all.
Yeah.
You know.
No, you don't have any pictures that you can't show us. Don't worry. You know, they don't exist.
She doesn't have it.
They're like certain files that exist but don't exist.
It doesn't exist. But yeah, nah. It was a turning point for me. I was making a lot of bread, like with my disability and working. It was just so much money coming in that I didn't know what to do with it. So now I'm like putting into drops, doing photo shoots, doing like a whole bunch of different things. And then me and Olivia started getting a lot closer. Mm-hmm. And I was telling her, like, I'm about to leave my job. I'm about to cold turkey, like, I'm out of here. All my time is about to go into my brand. And I got accepted into LA Fashion Week. Here. And my job was telling me that basically I couldn't go because I didn't have PTO.
Oh.
Right.
That's the crossroads. That's like, what are you going to do? You're going to go
let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
Listen to the man.
It was, hello? And that is how I was feeling. I was making $35 an hour on top of what I was making with my disability. I was making like a lot of bread.
Yeah.
But to me, it was like, is it worth it? Because I'm miserable. I'm miserable. Like, I hate working here. I feel like, I was working there for a year and a half. This guy ended up getting a promotion within being there 6 months.
That's just the worst.
This guy. I was there for 2 years. They're like, oh, you got this. You're doing everything you need to be doing. And watching people grow at the same pace as me is just like, y'all don't like me because I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all yes. If I think something's wrong or I don't want to do something or it's not a part of my job description, I'm not fucking doing it. And if y'all want me to do something above my job description, pay me such. Like, come on. And people from the military, we ain't taking no bullshit. Like, we will walk out immediately. I will leave that door right now.
I don't need this shit.
After all the shit we took?
No 2 weeks or nothing.
Hell nah.
You think you about to stress me out over this bullshit?
Over this?
I've been stressed out for 5 years straight, babe.
This ain't nothing.
No.
I'll be alright.
Outright. I will go to my house right now and lay the fuck down. Like, and that's what happened. They told me I couldn't go, and I said, well, see ya. There was no 2 weeks, no nothing, baby, because I was leaving in 3 days.
Okay.
That was it. I was out of there. I was like, yeah, y'all can have fun. Do what you need to do. Went to LA Fashion Week and just allowed it to keep growing from there. Got into my customs.
How was that experience? Like, walk us through that as far as you being there for the first time and everything being
LA?
new. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it was a very full circle moment because, all right, so I know this guy Lance. Okay. We used to be on a production team together.
Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Lance.
He was walking the model experience for New York Fashion Week. He actually convinced his designer to pull me on stage to walk. That was the first time I ever walked, like modeled. And I wasn't even a part of the model experience. You're not supposed to do that. And the designer was like, fuck it, I like her look. Get her here. And we finessed my way backstage, and that was the first time I walked for them. So I got like my email through, whatever, and they hit me up about possibly modeling for LA. Mm-hmm. And this is the time that I'm already diving into my brand. I'm doing customs now. Like I'm going a lot deeper into my brand. And I get it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, they're accepting models, but they're also accepting designers. Yeah. Fuck it, let me just apply and see what happens. And I applied, and they accepted it. So I was like, okay, bitch, what you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now?
I wasn't expecting this to get this far.
Yeah, I was very actually, I'm lying. I applied to model for LA, and I got accepted, and I modeled. The next year, they DM'd me again, or the email again, to model or design. And that's when I was like, okay, do I want to model again, or do I want to design? Because now my brand is popping. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let me, submit the thing. Boom. It went through. They said that they want to have me. You have to pay a certain fee, whatever. So I'm like, boom, I'm paying that. Boom, paid it. Got the collection together. Shout out my homegirl Shania. It was a collab collection we did. 2 of us sitting in my house for hours on end. I remember we smoking, sitting on the bed, seam ripping a whole bunch of clothes, preparing stuff for the next day. We would have sleepovers trying to get stuff done. Like, this girl was really busting through stuff with me and couldn't even make it out to LA with me. So I had to make sure that all of our stuff was good to go. Her vision was how she wanted it to be, before I got out there. Yeah. And y'all, I cannot describe, like, when I got out there, the venue was gorgeous. It was in downtown LA, the Row, overlooking all of downtown LA. It was on a rooftop. I was in awe. It was like a full circle moment, complete full circle moment. Like, I'm like, yo, last year I was just in LA modeling, and I have my brand walking on a fucking rooftop in LA. Like, this is insane. It's insane. And that the rest of the week was just me taking pictures in, like, my brand. My best friend, Samantha, got to come out with me. This is my friend of 10 plus years. So she was assisting me as well as my girl in LA. And that was our first trip together as best friends, too. So it was just the most amazing trip I could ever ask for. I wish if that was one time in my life that I would definitely replay just to live it over again. It was amazing.
I'm happy we got a good LA story, because the last episode, Johnny was telling us, shout out to Johnny Polygon. Johnny Polygon was, shout out to the Lowdown. Make sure y'all go watch the Lowdown on FX. Our guest on the last episode, he said the first time he went to LA, first thing he saw was a homeless Spider-Man getting arrested.
Okay. Y'all want to hear a crazy story? Listen, LA has my heart, but let me tell you why LA has my heart. LA is beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. There's a lot of things that they need to get together, like the homelessness, because it is crazy. Mm-hmm. Hollywood, like downtown Hollywood, do not look the same at all. Like, it's really just tent after tent after tent, homeless people everywhere. Like, it's really crazy. Even if you go like fabric shopping and things like shit that I like to do when I go to LA, it's so much homeless people everywhere.
Is it similar to what Vegas is, as far as like a lot of people in Vegas are homeless because they thought they would go there to hit it big and lost it?
I really don't know. Like, I personally know people that have went to LA to hit it big and they never did, but they just came back to Florida to live with their parents. So, I don't really know like stories and stuff. I wish I did. But it's just crazy to see that. And I've had my own, like, the first day I touched down in LA, I think this was my first time ever coming to LA. So excited. Like, this is before I modeled in LA, everything. I was just coming down to spend a couple days with my homegirl, and I was going to Coachella. So Frank Ocean was performing, and it was my birthday, and I just came from DR. So I was like, I'm going straight to Cali to go see Frank Ocean. This is about to be the best 23rd birthday ever. So
we might need to go to Coachella next year.
Listen.
I hear great things about it.
Now let me tell you my experience. Let me switch it up for you a little bit. So I rent a car, right? I fly into Palm Springs.
Okay.
My homegirl, she's flying into LAX, which is Los Angeles Airport, I'm pretty sure, or LAS.
No, LAX.
LAX. So I'm driving from LAS to LAX. Mm-hmm. Driving. I get there. It's a cool drive, like a very scenic, all these mountains. Like, I literally have this video of just showing me driving and like hand out the window in complete serenity. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Y'all. I get to the airport. I pick my homegirl up. I'm like, Coco, we better get lit. Let's go to Hollywood. We get to Hollywood. I see the Hollywood sign. We are listening to Frank Ocean. First of all, I got the news, Frank Ocean canceled. He's not performing. Damn. I only bought the ticket for Frank Ocean. The rest of the lineup was ass. I didn't want to see none of it. He canceled. He came on the first weekend, sung 2 songs, left. I was on the second weekend, didn't even show up the second weekend. Didn't tell his fans or nothing, because I would have canceled that shit and went home.
What year was this?
This was 2023, 2 years ago.
Who headlined?
Frank Ocean.
No, but you say he left. I mean, he didn't show up. So who replaced him?
Coachella has a whole bunch of different, like it was hella people, but I can't remember. Like I remember I seen A Boogie's, Cali Uchis was there.
But it wasn't really who you was pulling up for.
Let me tell you something. A Boogie, if you ever see this, hey, I love you. I got a couple songs saved. But no shade, no tea, baby. I spent $5,000. I would never for an A Boogie concert. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't do that. $5,000.
Nah, yo, she ain't lying, bro.
$5,000.
Yo, I went to one time in New
That's
York.
like
They had
the Ja Rule shit on TikTok.
Yo, son, have you
never?
All jokes aside, have you ever seen A Boogie perform?
No.
Yo,
Bro.
I get the energy, bro. I went to one of those 9 a.m. bangers out in the city. They had a party at 9 a.m. bangers, what it was called. He was headlining as like the artist that was going to be performing or whatever. Yo, he has no stage presence.
You have to
He
know
has no stage presence.
You have to know the artist you're going to see. Like Feast just said, I'll go see this person at a club. Like I've been to a Migos show, but they were literally
At the club.
fucking,
That was me with G Herbo and PA because I wasn't spending G Herbo money.
I'm not going to no fucking concert.
I'll see you at the club, get a bottle, hear my favorite song or two, and I'm out of there.
Exactly.
And I gotta pay $600 for a seat that's all the way up in the ear bleeds. I can barely see you. You look like a
Hey,
speck.
you're not even singing the hits.
Right.
Like you singing the shit that we don't really
We don't know this shit.
No.
What you rapping about?
Right. So that's how I was feeling the entire time at Coachella. Anyways, so he cancels. We get in the car, whatever. She driving us down to Hollywood, y'all. We driving. It's a yellow light, right? I'm in the zone. The yellow turned to red real fast, like real fast. I guess she's trying to make the yellow light or whatever. Like it was still green, turning yellow, turned red in the blink of a fucking eye. This truck comes out of nowhere. But mind you, I want to tell y'all what we was driving. We were driving a fucking Mini Coupe.
No.
This truck comes out of nowhere, totals the car. The car. I bang my head on the window. All I can remember is my Von Dutch limited edition hat flying out the window.
Real fashion designer.
Real fashion.
My clothes. My clothes.
Instead of my leg, I just see my hat like, no.
Heard the sad music and everything.
Meanwhile, she got CTE.
Got a whole concussion. No. And first thing I did, pop out that car, ran. Get my hat in the middle of the street. I made everybody stop too. It was a 4-way. I was like, stop!
Yo.
None of y'all niggas better run over this hat. I'm gonna make y'all come out and pay for another one.
The crazy part is that shit probably kept you alert during the concussion. Because now
sure
it's like,
did.
all right, because now I got the energy to get the hell out.
Then I got the energy, got the hat. Then the guy come out of the car and start yelling at us like he wasn't going 50 miles per hour.
So essentially, he tried to beat the green on his side because what it sounds like is like
his light was turning right. His light had either just turned green or it was turning green.
Okay.
But he was already going fast. You feel me? So you know when you're already going fast and you're about to slow down, then the light turned green,
And
so you
you
just
move
speed up
forward,
again.
yeah.
That's what I think he did because we were already halfway in the road. Like this man came flying.
Yeah, see that.
So he wasn't stopped. There's no way you can go from zero like your car can climb up that
he was
fast.
probably back a little bit and then hit the gas as soon as he saw the green.
As soon as it went green. And so we were stuck because you know that downtown traffic, like that's why we got hit was because we were stuck in that 4-way.
Forget it, yeah.
But yeah, that was my crazy story. Fucking cop comes riding up on a damn horse. That was the first time I ever seen some shit like that. I thought I was in a fucking movie. I'm like,
in a Western. Like, you woke up and realized you were on
right. I'm like, all right.
Once her head got clear, she realized she was on Paramount Studios live.
I thought I was back in Jersey. I thought I was back in Jersey looking for Nimi. Like, who directed this shit?
Oh my God.
Where this man came from? And I'm talking, we telling him the story, and he's like, okay,
Was he black? He pulled up on the horse like Django.
It was the opposite of Django, babe.
Oh, my bad.
It was the opposite.
He was
Yeah.
What you niggas doing? Is that nigga on a horse?
He really did not care, y'all. Like, he was like, yeah, well, nobody's at fault, so rides back off on the horse. I'm
He
like,
said
what the fuck?
nobody's at fault.
Nobody's at fault. So when, mind you, there's a rental car. So when we went to report it,
Yeah, that's crazy.
who's at fault? We
So
wasn't
I
at
was about to
fault.
say, what happens then? Because like, if nobody claims responsibility,
Let me tell you something. I was driving. I mean, I wasn't driving. The car was in my name, however, and my friend's name was not on that insurance.
oh damn,
Baby, we ain't do shit.
oh,
We let the emails come and go. I don't know what happened to that and I don't want to know what happened to that car.
Here. You've got the wrong email address.
You got
I never
right.
rented anything.
I've been getting
That was their car. That was not a
rental.
rental. Statue. Was it statue?
I don't know.
I got this weird scam email from
Right.
one of these car companies saying I owed all this money. I did not do that.
I've never been to LA.
I've never been to LA.
In my defense, the cop said nobody was at fault in his case, so there was really no police report.
Like
so you got to go after their insurance and ask them to pay for the car. And if they can't pay for it, baby, you one less car out of fucking the 50 you got in the lot. It's all right. But after that, y'all had a great time. Like I'm a very optimistic type of girl, and that was the first time I was in LA. So I took my bags right up out of that Mini Coupe and went walking right down the stars and everything with my luggages and everything. Yes, I did. Did I give a fuck? No. Went gift shop to the gift shop and everything. We went right back to that car rental place and got a new car.
So you left the car?
Did you go to the hospital?
Yeah, they told us leave it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like,
I'm on vacation. Ain't no time for that.
There's no urgent care. Like,
not even a pediatrician. Like, no, she would go see.
She like,
I was
good.
in Hollywood. I went to the local dispensary, babe. I was good.
And you gotta remember, you said 23?
Medicinal.
I was 23.
Oh, you're still a superhero. You're still a superhero at 23. Your bones, you know,
you're like
injuries
a
don't really
crackhead.
hurt.
Young people are like crackheads. You know, crackheads throw themselves off a building, they're gonna be all right. Like,
think about your priorities. You didn't go like this to hold your
Right,
head.
I
You went
did.
like this to
I
grab
did.
your head. You know, you were ready.
I did.
You knew your body
And
knew.
honestly, shout out that Von Dutch hat because it really protected my head. Like, that's what happened. That's what happened.
I wish life had like
material on the front.
It is.
See?
Hello?
I wish life had like a replay button. I can only imagine you
That you
watching
could
the
watch
hat in slow motion, just like.
Bro, I watched exactly where it went. I was not letting that hat go. Limited edition Von Dutch. Are you shitting me?
And
Like,
I
no.
guarantee you, she look at the playback like, look, watch this, y'all.
Look,
Watch.
what?
This part
And you
right
can see
here,
my eyes
y'all see
like
it,
this.
right?
No! The hat all
Just
the way in the
tumbling
middle
in
of the
the
street.
So after the LA trip, what was the next big event for you as far as fashion?
Dallas Fashion Week.
Okay.
That was my next big one. Before all the fashion shows, I really started as a model.
Okay.
And I was modeling to build like those brand relationships, you know. And once I got all these brand relationships, Kama Crazy was the first guy to give me a job with styling because I really wanted to get into styling. So I was styling Feast. I think I can't remember if we knew each other yet when I did the Style Your Ass Off event. No. So this is before Jersey. We met right after. Mm-hmm. So I started this event called Style Your Ass Off. And basically, I sat in my room for months trying to curate a event that could bring everybody in a production aspect together. So like brands, models, stylists, everybody. But then make it live so that people could see what goes on for us backstage. Mm-hmm. It was a fucking success, y'all. Like, I had a small venue. I always used to work at Lax Studio Space. Shout out. Oh, my God. Shout out Lax. I
thought you like, did she forget?
No. I'm like just thinking about it. Like, I used their studio so much. Like, every single event that I did, it was at that studio space. Like, that was my home base. Yeah. Even LA Fashion Week, I did my fitting there. Like, I've done so much in that studio. They're a great studio space. But I did it there. We were over capacity. Like, we had to have people outside because it was way, like, shoulder to shoulder, corner to corner in the spot. Like, it was an amazing event. The brand sold a lot. People got to watch stylists come from all over the tri-state styling different models. One of my homegirls, Fati, shout out Fati. She's a fire stylist. Fati actually DM'd me and was like, I don't know, like, you know, I want to style, but I don't know. I'm like, girl, you are fucking fire. Like, I love your outfits. Do exactly what you do on other people. Like, treat them like they're your Barbie dolls, you know? She did that. This girl gets booked by one of my favorite celebrity stylists, Serena. And Sierra and Fati ended up styling SZA. And that shit to me was like, wow, like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Shout out to Columbia. I went to high school with it.
It was fire. It was fire.
I went to every high school.
Listen, I went to 3 high schools freshman year, bro. Shout out to Columbia, bro.
But it was fire. After those events came the brand and focusing more on like designing and stuff. LA came. Dallas was my next one. Dallas, I wanted to focus more on giving back to, like, I guess my military career. And so my whole entire collection was made from my old military clothing. Okay. Or if I didn't have it, I would go source those same exact pieces I used for like our PT gear or our formal dress or our on duty uniform, like our OCPs and shit. And it was crazy. Dallas was amazing. It was a great turnaround. The runway was humongous. It was like a cathedral that we were doing it in. Yeah, that was a great trip. All my best friends came. It was like family with me out in Texas, and I love Texas. That's like my second home. So shout out Texas, Houston Creators Market. We must be in Houston.
I fuck with Houston.
Yo, Houston. Let me tell you something. October 18th, 19th, we're gonna be at Houston Creators Market. If you fuck with Houston, you need to be in Houston during that time.
Mark that shit
Y'all
down,
heard them
bro.
dates? Y'all heard them dates?
Take a random trip to Houston.
What's those dates again, just in case they didn't hear?
October 18th and 19th, we are going to be in Houston, Texas for Houston Creators Market. It is fire. Houston, they show love out there. All the influencers that we invite, they come out. If they don't see our message, they see us off TikTok and just come out off the TikToks people post. They spend bread. All the brands, like I even personally vended there and made a lot of money there. Houston is just such a great vibe. We always do after parties with like local clubs. We did one at camp last Houston Creators Market. It was a vibe. Okay. It's so fire. I get so excited.
Gotta get out there.
Yo.
Listen, I've been to Houston since they shut down Turkey Leg, but
What?
They shut down the Turkey Leg Hut, bro.
Turkey leg hut?
Right,
Yeah.
I'm
Some
just
fat
as
shit.
confused. Yeah,
Listen, hold up.
he said I'm not going to Houston because of Turkey
I'm just
leg hut
glad
is
that
closed.
y'all had the same reaction when he told me, because he's like, everybody knows about it. I'm like, everybody? Okay.
Right, what's
That never been hold.
He said when they shut down Turkey leg, I'm like, Turkey leg.
We not gonna hold y'all too long in this episode.
We're not going to hold y'all.
Listen, hey, first and foremost, I'm 30 pounds lighter from where I was at 2 months ago, so we good.
You ain't had no turkey leg.
Nah. Hold up. How many times you been to Houston?
Ooh. I can't even remember. Me and Olivia do. So I work with Olivia now on top of designing, and we fly everywhere. We do events all over the world. Like we've gone to Europe and did a European Creators Market. They've done it in LA. We do Miami. We do Houston. We're about to do Chicago. We've done a lot. So Houston, like,
So
oh my God.
what you be eating when you in Houston?
Oh my gosh, everything
Not
like
turkey
steak,
leg
And you
hut.
never
chicken.
went to Turkey Leg Hut? I feel
ain't
bad
never
that y'all
heard
didn't get the
ever in my
experience.
life. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
kind of feel bad that y'all didn't get to experience that before they shut that shit
like-
down.
I've never been to Houston.
like that.
You know,
anyway,
see?
so I don't.
But see, you don't know what you're missing out on if you never had it before.
Oh my God.
You the only one in here that knows what that's about.
Turkey Leg Hut got these.
God.
I'm over here like, you better be.
God.
Yeah, listen. So you've been in Disney. You from Florida?
Yeah.
So,
Multiple times.
You know those big ass turkey legs?
Yeah, the big- I don't like them things.
But because those shits a little rough and hard.
That's where he's going with
So,
this.
so Turkey Leg Hut, them shits was juicy, tender, and it was always on like a bed of wild rice. And it's
I follow hella people from Houston. Please, anybody from Houston, literally anybody on my page from Houston, let me know if y'all ever heard of Turkey Leg Hut.
Yo,
Please.
so I'm not done. And
I think the age is showing in this one. It might be.
Each leg had a topping on it. You feel me?
What?
So my favorite one was the shrimp Alfredo turkey leg.
What?
Yeah,
Nah.
Yo.
No, this really is. Wow, that's
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
No, they shut that shit down because it was giving people diabetes.
It was horrible for you.
Alfredo on top of it.
A lot of
crazy.
their drinks was sitting around Henny. Like, yo, people would
Oh,
go
yeah,
there.
This a ghetto.
They give you
one of the
hookah.
ones- They was in the
Oh,
hood.
is it before?
They had turkey leg with shrimp Alfredo, Hennessy, and hookah.
They had crawfish. Yo, that shit was bomb, bro. The owners got divorced and they fucked the whole
Did they
thing
joust
up.
outside?
Yo, I'm surprised. Yo, this shit was like a Houston staple. I'm fucked up. Y'all have
A Houston staple.
He's never been.
Yeah,
He
no.
said he ain't never been to Houston.
I've been to Houston. I've been
crazy,
to
I'm
Houston
sorry.
on multiple occasions.
Listen, I'm a big guy. You know, I like food.
Let
me tell you how good this turkey leg
Am I
is.
bugging?
I
Is
used
this a
to
thing?
when people. I used to find out that people were going to Houston. Dante's aware of this. I would pay them to bring me a turkey leg back.
Yo.
That's really.
Yeah, I like that. He's
You know
not
how
joking.
big that turkey leg
Yep.
is? You know how
And
much room that's going to take up
they
in
put it
there?
And I would eat it in like 3 days. I would eat it in like 3 days, and that would be like my meal prep for the week. I'm dead ass. I would chop that shit up. They put in little aluminum foil. You bring that shit in the plane.
I said the same thing. I'm
no,
like,
listen.
see, this is why other countries make fun of us so much because we got shit like shrimp Alfredo.
Oh, well.
Deep fried turkey
Oh,
legs.
when we chopped this episode up, and I put the picture of that shit falling off the bone, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, they closed it." I'm like, "Damn, they closed it."
They gonna
I'm
feel
be
the
in the
diabetes
comments like,
through the
where I
picture.
take that back? Where they
What?
at?
All your folks from Houston gonna be like, "Yo,
Hey,
you never been to
You know
Turkey Leg?"
what? You know what? We might as well just recreate that.
Don't say that, cause
We might as well just go to Houston.
No, you can't step near it. You can own the stock, all of that, because you gonna eat too much of it, and then you gonna try to blame
taking all the products.
No. You can do the stock.
Why you still turkey legs for the customers today?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, last night when I left, I
Being
counted
back like G-Money,
100
like,
turkey legs in this fridge. Why I come here and it's only 50 in the morning?
Like, dog, you're not supposed to be high off your own supply. Nah, listen.
Nah, you can't be in the store. So.
Like, yo, life is different now. It would probably take me a couple of days to eat that shit because my appetite is completely gone. But Turkey Leg Hut was the shit.
We gonna see. I'm gonna look it up when I leave here. That's the first thing I'm looking up on my phone. Turkey Leg Hut in Houston.
I was about to say it's closed now, right? I don't even know if any exists anymore.
They gotta have pictures of
something.
Oh yeah,
Google,
their
they
Instagram
sure.
should be up. They had like 405,000
They was taking
followers.
orders.
Oh.
Yeah, they were big. I'm literally shocked at that.
They taking orders. You was
like
DMing
J
them
Room was
like,
talking about when they got shut down.
Y'all open today?
You're like, y'all open? Yo, just airdrop me some joints, yo.
Y'all ship? Y'all deliver?
Listen, I've been to Houston 4 times. I went to Turkey Leg Hut 3 of those times.
Bro,
I thought you were going to say 5.
Yeah.
There's a spot in Houston, though. There's a spot in Houston, though. I forgot the name. I'm going to put it in the comments. This soul food spot that me and my girl went to, they had crabs and everything there. The service, first, I have a video of it on my page. The service was impeccable. They was making frozen drinks. They had Kool-Aid pickles.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it.
Hold on. And it was in the hood.
Yeah.
The hood.
Yeah.
But it was so good, y'all. The seafood boil was so good. And the Kool-Aid pickles, I don't care what none of y'all say. I will eat a Kool-Aid pickle every single day of my life.
I never had a Kool-Aid.
I can't knock it because I never had it before.
It's so good.
You know how many things I've knocked and then I've had it and I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty good.
You had Kool-Aid pickles before?
So is it exactly what it sounds like?
Yep.
So it's sugar on the pickle?
Yep.
Oh, well, Kool-Aid sugar?
They soak the pickle in, like, you know how it marinates in the vinegar or whatever, regular pickles? They soak the pickle in the Kool-Aid.
I've had pickle.
I can see that working. It's a little sweet and, like,
I've had the pickle moonshine.
Sourish. What?
Okay.
Yeah,
but was there pickles in it?
Yeah, they sell
flavored?
Yeah, no. It's a moonshine. The pickles are in the pickle.
Oh, the actual pickle. Yeah, you eat it and it has
and
moonshine.
I put that shit on the burger before I was drunk as shit.
Nah, them little moonshines ain't no joke, son.
The
moonshines ain't no
Don't
joke,
bring me
bro.
no moonshine. I had enough of it. I listen, being in the military, yeah, right. Every ethnic person in the military has had their fair share of them palm color people giving you that moonshine.
Yeah. That's how I was introduced. Shout out to Dan. One of my WBs.
Was it just straight moonshine or what?
So originally, yes, it was straight moonshine. But then he went to Nashville, and the company was only out there at that time. But then they expanded, so now they're everywhere. They sell that shit in every liquor store now.
No. I'm talking about how they give you the moonshine. I first had moonshine, like, you know, a little taste, you know, just to introduce me to what they do. Mm-hmm. Next thing I know, I'm coming into the dorms. These motherfuckers got a whole jungle juice with moonshine, Everclear, Hennessy. Then we're chasing it. I'm about to gag y'all because then we're chasing it with pre-workout.
Dog. What? Oh my God. Y'all was literally making y'all was making Four Locos is what it sounds like.
That's probably how Four Locos was
moonshine.
Made.
That's some shit
like
Everclear.
That's some shit you can only do.
Gym and play basketball. It was
because remember Four Locos was an energy drink.
You know you can't do drugs in the military, so that's how we coped. Pre-workout is some moonshine.
You can only do that shit from 18 to 24. Because if I do that shit now, my heart gonna pop out my chest.
Word.
I mean, they're like, yo, you dancing? No, nigga.
No, my heart.
Call 911, nigga. Like, I'm in the chair.
I'm not dancing. I think I'm dying.
Like, you can see that shit?
Nah,
when you get older, you really forget how your body is when you're young. Because I did all that and went right to the bed knocked. I was out like this, like they at the gym playing basketball. I'm out, laid out in my bed, sprawled out.
Imagine drinking a fucking Celsius afterwards, bro. That shit sound like you about to just be running all night.
Nah, Celsius. I like Celsius.
No, but with fucking moonshine?
Nah, I wouldn't. Those two things don't go together. It's one or the other.
I mean, it's like Red Bull and tequila. I drink Red Bull and tequila.
Well, see, you do that to get, you keep that wave going. That's all it is. The drunkenness gets you down, and then the Red Bull brings you back up.
That's the same thing with a Celsius.
Yeah, that's why it's rum and Red Bull.
I don't do the up and down.
Nah, you should.
I drink my tequila with pineapple juice.
Nah, you should. If you're gonna drink tequila, just drink it straight.
That too.
No calories. It's less calories, less sugar.
I don't give a damn about the calories. Put all the calories in there. I don't. Nobody ever better hand me a shot with no chaser. I'm not doing it.
That's because they got that military metabolism, so they like,
I don't need no chaser. You can just pop me a little one right there.
She speaks for herself. I'll take a shot.
I was gonna say,
listen, once you drinking moonshine, with fucking,
you need to go on anything.
Listen, that was a couple years ago, babe. I would never do that again. That was a one and done. That was a one and done.
We got some pre-workout over there.
No, I was a Henny girl. If you give me Henny, I could drink Henny straight in the military. That's what I was drinking straight.
Yeah,
but people used to think I'm crazy.
Henny Black.
Oh, Henny Black.
Henny Black was my choice.
I could drink Henny straight.
I like Henny Black.
Tequila?
I've had that shit a minute.
Never. I could never drink tequila.
Nah, tequila. I started liking tequila as I got older.
My
younger joint was definitely Henny.
See, that's around the age. You're around the age that I stopped drinking Henny.
Yeah, I can't drink Henny no more.
Yeah.
Now when I drink it, I'm like,
you get to a point where it's like, yo, this shit is popping, and then you get to that point where it's like,
it really is not. Like now I'm getting angry for no reason. It's like, now this shit tastes kind of weird now. I don't know.
The fact that y'all calling it brown water, I don't really like that
I don't
nickname.
like that.
Like, y'all gotta give it another nickname.
Why is it brown? Why do they call it brown water? No, I'm a tequila girl.
At least you ain't drinking E&J, so you good. But
that's a throwback, bro.
So
the models would be like $5.
Stop, because my cousin still drinks E&J.
Who's your cousin?
Or Remy.
19?
No, old as hell.
Oh no.
Old as hell. E&J, Remy. A lot of my cousins drink Remy, E&J. That's that. That's like when you want to drink Henny but be sophisticated.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. It's just
They put the E&J in the Henny
right.
bottle.
Finger with the pinky up and everything too.
Yeah, I swear I think some bars be doing that shit. They go buy E&J and pour it into their old Henny bottle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
These motherfuckers drunk. They can't taste the difference.
What's bottom shelf anyway? But
So listen, before we got out of here, we wanted to do our, segment of the episode. We do our top three.
Top three.
Top three.
You gotta have it. I could edit that for you.
Yeah, throw that in there. Make it fantastic. Top three.
Take it away, Dante. Take it away, Dante.
That just means that you're using this time to think.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's good. I'm gonna stall a little bit longer for everybody else. So for those that aren't aware, if you're new to this segment, we do a top three of everything, and today's top three is going to be top three accessories that you can't leave the house without when you're going out. So not a store run, not going to work. Like if you about to show off, pop out real quick, what are your top three accessories that you have to have?
So, number one, my rings. I don't leave anywhere actually without my rings. Every single one of these rings stay on my hand. My grill, if I'm not wearing it, it's in my purse. Just know I got that thing on me. Okay.
Apparently you and Feast got the same time.
This is family.
That's that
This man is me in a guy version. It's fucking crazy. And I think my third one would be a 5 belt. Like I do not leave the house. I do not leave the house without a fire belt. If y'all didn't peep today, I got the fish scale belt on. Shit. I be having my stolen arts belts on deck. I get I have every belt you can imagine. I have it in my room. And if it's a plain belt, I'm stacking it like 2 or 3 belts so it look like some za. Okay.
See, that's that fashion shit. Yeah. I'll put on 3 belts and I'll look like a damn fool.
Nope.
You got it. It's the way you carry yourself with it. People don't know how to walk the talk, babe. If you're gonna put these clothes on, walk outside like you the shit. I do not care what nobody say, y'all. I will wear. I bought this fish belt because I have a pair of fish slides. I'm gonna make a whole fish outfit. I don't care. I'm gonna look so fucking fire. Nobody can tell me nothing. Like I will walk out the house wearing anything as long as you walk outside and you give this type of charisma and with your head held up, nobody gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna be like, that's actually kind of fire.
That's real shit because there's been times I've wore stuff that I thought myself was like a little bummy.
And you get compliments.
Yeah, and people like, yo, that shit fire. And it's only because, I'm high on myself. So I'm like, okay.
And you're more nitpicky. When you look at yourself, you look at yourself a little bit deeper because you know your insecurities. A lot of people don't know your insecurities. So
I wouldn't have noticed that had you not even said nothing.
So they're looking at the outfit in whole, a face card included. Hello?
Yeah.
So that's
your top three.
Put that shit on and don't care what nobody say.
Okay, so it sounds like yours is the same. We're gonna ask you anyway.
I was gonna say. I'm gonna
try don't switch it up. Which?
No. I'm gonna give my top three.
Go ahead.
I want to say first that to piggyback off real fast, like Liz kind of. If I'm being honest about my fashion and how I'm getting into the industry, Liz has definitely had a big impact on like the way I wear my clothes because
Clap it up for that. That's so nice.
Like she said, like you walk in a room, it's not what you're wearing and it's how you wear it.
Yeah.
Liz was the first person that showed me I could wear a belt as a tie, right? And she put it on me, and I'm looking at it like I would have never done this, but this is kind of cool. And so now, like that's one of my things that I do when I pop out, and I always try to like give her flowers. Like, listen,
can I say something? Because before you even, I literally love meeting people like Feast and everybody we've met with Jersey Creators Market because I feel like we learn so much through each other. We give each other a lot of confidence and we build each other up. And I love like the family that we've cultivated within Jersey Creators Market and even a couple people outside of Jersey Creators Market. I feel like we all give each other, you know, like even with social media, I was very like, I don't know if you knew or I'm not very open about that, but Tati is really like the only person that knows. I'm a very kind of like shy person. I don't like talking to people. I don't like when we first started vending.
We appreciate you coming on the podcast.
No, listen.
For real.
You know, I grew out of it now, but when we started vending, Tati would be talking to everybody about my brand and her brand, and I would just stand there like and not say nothing, you know? And I feel like my people have like given me the voice because I've always dressed how I wanted to dress and stuff, but I never like had that encouraging factor. And I think that that's what's missing in Jersey and New York. A lot of people, they make it like blow up or they know that they're going to get somewhere and they already start acting Hollywood or they already don't want to put people on because they had to figure it out. So they want people to figure it out. And I hate that. Like I've always from day one when I seen that shit and that happened to me, I was like, nah, I'm putting all my people on. Anybody that want to do something with me, we doing it. Like whenever my people want to work with me, it's happening. Like I never say no to none of my people, and we always, you know, build that confidence, build that those friendships that like really last, and that we can help each other grow. And I love
everybody
like
can eat.
no,
Really
literally,
good network.
literally,
Everybody.
literally.
That's what's up.
So, with that being said, my top three, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but if I'm out, I always have on a pair of shades.
Yes.
Always have on a pair of shades, and they not like these. They got to be dark. That way, I can see everything, but nobody can see mine. You know what I mean? So it got to be that. Got to have a nice bag. Got to have a nice bag. You know what you know.
Yeah.
You know what you know. You feel me?
Shout out, you know what you know.
Shout out my boys. Yeah, my boy Gerard.
Jared.
Jared.
Shout out Gerard.
I like J-Rod.
J-Rod.
Like
That's his new
Yeah.
nickname.
Okay.
That's his new nickname,
Yeah,
J-Rod.
J-Rod. I like that. And damn, you really took my answers. A nice hat, cause I like.
Yeah,
fitted.
you stay with a hat.
I stay with a hat on.
Or a beanie.
And I design like fitteds and whatnot, so I'm always having some nice outlandish fitteds.
You know, I need one from you.
Oh, you just
Yeah, you need to start vending them with your products.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying that.
And
why do you- what do you-
know I'm a support. So like, what we doing? Like,
I got y'all. Damn.
We don't play. We get down with our people. Like, hello, get to it.
I'm big on that because if it's somebody I know, especially you know of us, I'm definitely going to support. So always.
Big facts.
Yeah, appreciate that.
You done with your three?
Yeah, that was my top three.
Okay.
Man.
My three. I have my three. Hat, but my hat is more for I need it because I'm bald. My head gets cold, so I put a hat on. I wear glasses. I don't need glasses, so I like to wear little stylish glasses. Shout out to my fiance Grace. She hates
more
it
studious.
because she actually needs the glasses, so she hates when I put glasses
I'm
on.
crying.
Waiting for accessory, and she really needed
She's like,
to
you got
see.
perfect fucking 20/20 vision. You don't need those fucking glasses. Take them
I
off.
do though.
Like-
They're part of the aura.
Exactly. And then third for me would be just jewelry. Like I'm starting to get into jewelry more now. It started with just simply just putting a band on my Apple Watch.
That's how it always starts.
And then it turned into me buying bracelets. I'm new to rings. I'm wearing rings now to just get used to wearing a wedding ring.
Another one. He's new.
Yeah.
Right. That's how it starts.
So, but you know, I always wanted to do it, but like you guys and talking to y'all and just listening to it, that's what it was. There was a lot of stuff that I wanted to go after. I just felt like wouldn't fit me, so I would be kind of timid to do it. But now at this big ass age of mine, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you don't care,
Right.
so I'm gonna try it. Like the only thing I tried the other day and it looked dumb, I did try the grill and I ain't like how it looked in my mouth. But I'm gonna give it another. I'm gonna give it
You're
another
probably
try.
just not used to it.
Yeah, that's what it was. I ended up snapping it right back out.
I
Like,
had a grill with my 2 front teeth, and when I first put it in, I was like, "Oh, girl," it was giving Pennywise or something. I was like, "Oh no."
But yeah,
that's
so
what it is.
my third would be just my jewelry now. Shout out to Shop JLD. They got a lot of shit that I like. So. You know, the chain, you know. Go ahead, Dante.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up. 3 going out. It's got to be gold chain of some kind, whether it's a big one, little one, gold got to be there
somewhere.
Some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. I am an avid sock collector. Whether you can see my socks or not, today I've actually only got on my dry fits, but I normally have like Rick and Morty's, South Park, my favorite heroes, Marvel, whatever.
I do that for work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my joint right there. Yeah. And then my last one, see, I'm losing my memory a little bit.
You cheating?
No, I'm not. Oh, how could I forget this one? It's a top one. It's my stone bracelet. So I'm into like tiger's eyes and all of those obsidian stones. I'm into like the energies and things of what the stones could bring. So I went to Japan about 2 years ago, and they had like this whole fucking thing of where you can make them yourself. So I made a bracelet, and normally them shits pop. I had this for 2.5 going on 3 years. Still working fine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those are my top 3s. And anytime I've gone out with that bracelet specifically, I can say I have never had anything like bad. I haven't lost anything. I didn't get into no accidents. So I'm just going to call it my good luck charm. And anytime, like, if I find money on the floor, I get a new acting opportunity, another bag falls into my lap, I always had that damn thing on.
I thought you were going to say every time you went out, you always pulled a shorty. Like,
nah, I'm engaged as well. If I say that, you're going to try to get me killed.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
Thanos don't play that shit. Thanos don't play that shit.
My fault. Damn.
His fiance named Infinity.
He said, matter of fact, cut this shit out right now.
Oh my God. That part right there.
Yeah, so
baby, please, he was joking. Okay?
Finn, he was joking. Thanos don't play that shit. Don't get the show shut down. She's about to snap her finger and fuck everything up.
My bad.
But for real though, this was fun.
Absolutely.
This was absolutely fun. Yes. But y'all gotta let the people know where they can follow y'all, see y'all stuff. Y'all got any new projects coming out. I know there's brands to talk about. There's things going on. So right before we get on up out of here, plug where people can follow you. Next project you got coming out.
So YoThatsLiz on Instagram, YoThatsLiz on TikTok with 2 O's. I am doing a lot of drive-by collabs with a lot of cool people. I have a lot of good things coming up with different brands, bigger brands. Shout out my manager, Steven. So it's a lot of things I don't want to talk about yet, but a lot of things you guys are definitely going to see very soon.
They got to follow you and stay tuned.
I do. Yes, I do have a show coming up in December with AM/PM Gallery and the Be It brand. We're doing like a little mini, not mini, but I don't want to talk too much about it, y'all. It's going to be so good, though.
Just let them know in December. Be on the lookout.
Give them a taste.
You know what I'm saying?
And if y'all want to devour the rest of the meal, make sure y'all
pull up. The only way you're going to find out is if you pull up.
We're going to have a lot of content, so don't worry. It's going to be a great time. Great vibe.
Boom.
Absolutely.
Me, you can follow me _Brick Grimes on the gram, Styles by Feast on TikTok. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff up my sleeve. It's just a matter of getting it done. I'm trying to get a lot of styling work done, some brand shoots, some commercials. Ab keep talking about he want me to shoot some stuff for Common Crazy. He got to hit me up and let me know. Villain, why hit me up, bro? You keep talking. Hey, let me know, bro. I'm trying to get in.
Stop playing with my man. Like, hello.
And I'm gonna be at the casting call for your show October
24th. Yes, I'm excited. So, that's gonna be fire.
I'm gonna be there. So I'm trying to get in and out as much as possible. You know.
That's it.
And once you guys get into everything, as always, we're gonna push it so you guys can see it and make sure y'all take a part of it. I do have one last question before No Talents Beats play us out. What's the biggest size that you make for your men's clothing?
I have 2 or 3 XL.
Say less. Shirts. There you go.
If you in that realm, I knew he was going to be like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, but I make custom pieces too. So
okay.
Good garments.
That's what I'm moving into. Like I'm like trying to step out of the manu phase. And be my own manufacturer. So I have like a lot of new machinery. I have a heat press, I have a serger, my sewing machine, an etcher. Like I have different things that I can do literally everything in my own home studio. So
Nice.
Fire.
That's it.
I got an idea that I'm gonna talk to you about after the episode.
Please hit me up. I would
Keep
love
it
to.
under
I made this whole entire outfit for
Yeah.
y'all. I made this
See,
today.
look.
Literally today
for
on live.
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
Let me
show
stand up. Let me stand up.
for the show.
For us?
Yes, I made these jorts on live with everybody. It was a cool little experience. The pocket is supposed to be like a little button, you know? And then I made this shirt. And then I put the Guadalupe on the front. I did all this in the house.
That's fire.
Watching a master.
I watched it
Say,
when she
yo,
picked
let
out
me
her
just
materials.
Get this together real quick.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like an hour or two on live, picked out the materials, did it with everybody,
Yeah.
showed people how to do it. I like to get on live and do stuff like that. Teach people about the machine and stuff. Like, you can catch me on live sometimes. Sometimes I'm MIA in the cut, just doing what I do, you know?
Doing your creative journey. That's all that is.
Literally.
Just gave me the desire to go stitch again. I know how to
it.
I know how to sew some shit like a hole
Hey.
up, but I forgot how to use the machine.
That's how
and shit.
I learned hand sewing. A lot of people learn like
in
through
school,
actual like using the sewing machine, but I learned how to hand sew first, and I taught myself how to use the machine and worked around it.
Look, I could patch a hole up real quick.
You feel
But we appreciate y'all for being here.
Real.
We appreciate for y'all coming. Scholars, we thank y'all for watching. Got anything else, Dante?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, with that
I'm
being
good.
said, No Talent Beats, play us out. See y'all next time.
Yeah.